Time now for this week's Living the Dream, and a story with several twists and turns.
Yes, Joe Knighton overcame a serious neck injury to achieve his dream of becoming a pilot. But he didn't stop there.
Oh no, since last September, Joe has been teaching aerobatics at Bournemouth Flying Club. Now, we needed a fearless reporter with a strong stomach, so who did we send? Watch and find out.
When I was about 13 years old, I joined the Air Force Cadets, the Air Training Corps, and I went for a air experience flight in a Chipmunk, and I just loved it. I was awarded a Royal Air Force Flying Scholarship at age 18, and yeah, I thought the world was my oyster, really. And then on a Wednesday afternoon, I was knocked off my motorcycle and I broke my neck at the C5 vertebrae in my neck. I thought that my life had ended. I thought people who broke their neck died, and I thought I was going to be completely paralysed from the neck down. My rehab then started, and I started to get a bit of movement back. And I discovered while I was in hospital something called the Flying Scholarship for the Disabled, which was run by the Royal International Air Tattoo. Immediately after I was discharged from hospital, I went up, I did their selection, and I was awarded the Flying Scholarship for the Disabled. I think it's fair to say that that changed my life. They sent me out to South Africa. I got my private licence out there. I fell in love with Africa. I fell in love with flying again. And I was lucky enough to be awarded a cadetship scheme by the flying school, where I managed their operations room, and they subsidised my flight training for commercial licence. You have to remember that it was, my new disability was quite a big deal for me at the time. And I had a lot to come to terms with. And I just remember thinking that the minute that the wheels of the aircraft left the ground, that I just was the same as everyone else in the air. There was no difference. I was just a voice on the radio, and that was just the most amazing feeling. And I still get that every time I take off. Just really, I do feel incredibly free, incredibly unrestricted. And it just makes me want to share it with more people. And I was incredibly lucky that I got taken on board by Bournemouth Flying Club as a flying instructor. So I teach aerobatics, and I do aerobatic trial flights in the school's aerobatic aircraft.
Right, well, I'm ready. Let's go for a spin, Joe.
Let's go, Alexis.
Let's take off and left turn, golf uniform Victor.
Okay, where's the ground? That's amazing. Oh wow, look at that, look at that!
I mean, you could only send one girl up to do it, couldn't you, really? That was the thing. I just noticed that lovely, there was lovely moments where your head was just sort of like I suddenly realised.
Being thrown about, luckily we had the straps. It was incredible. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Would you?
Yeah,
It didn't unsettle you at all?
No.
Not even just going
I might
up,
even take up flying. It was so good.
Really?
Joe is incredible. He's really, really good at controlling the plane and making it really nice.
Did he make you feel
smooth.
confident as well?
Yeah, definitely. He was checking with me.
Did you? I bet you wore those bands.
I did wear those sick bands, yes. Just in case.
Just in case.